Alright, 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 alright. Okay. Let's see here. What are we doing? Trying to do a little bit more character sketch stuff for this Sinister Snail Conquer Snailtropolis book. Just doing everything in Photoshop these days because I cannot get Clip Studio Paint to work, and I don't have time to fool around with that. Alright. I'm going to have more structured stuff going on here once I get this all ironed out. Excuse me. I'm on a whiteboard. Alrighty. So Sinister Snail, we already know how he's looking. What I still need is I need the Hero chapter. So, I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking, like one of these big circular glass things. We'll have this situation here. It's going to have like a joystick, obviously. I want the window to be big enough so Sinister Snail's head will be visible when he's flying it. And then it's going to have, I'll try and draw at an angle so that the scissors are visible. So notice this character design. Right now I'm designing an object, but I don't know if the hero chapter could, I suppose, be sort of considered an object or a character in this book. Alright, so what we'll do here, try and turn the sphere around a little bit, and then make sure that the scissors, so we want them to be kind of like, I don't know, shears. I'll look at, like saying shears as if I'm some kind of cutting blade expert. Do we want it to be, okay, so the belly of the helicopter hero chapter is going to be covering part of that. Then this is like I don't know what this would be called. It's the part that the blades are connected to that helps them to turn. Alright, so we got that. And the hero chapter is going to have its like helicopter blades will be like this, right? And through there. I don't know why I don't have to draw this big because this is just like I'm just generating ideas, but I like to draw bigger than small. So if I want to just keep using the same, and also it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to like run out of paper since I'm doing this one digitally. Whenever I do a book, a complete book, with physical media alone, I'll be more conservative with my paper. Alright, so, whatever. That's ridiculous. Let's see how much of that we can undo. Just get the blade placement down. And that ought to be good enough for now. So there's the blade, the helicopter blades, and then it will have, I don't know, that tail. That right there. Okay. And then, I don't know, just like for the sake of comedic effect, maybe this will have like those scissor handles, the thumb holes. Alright, so that's pretty rough there, but it's giving me a good idea. Alright, so I'm going to do a side view like this, this thing right here. And then we got the scissors, which I don't know how thick or thin. It's going to be, that's something for me. I'll have to look at some scissors from the side. And we got this right here. So that's connected. Yeah, I only got like, I don't know. We got like 10 minutes here for me to be doing this before I got to go cook some dinner. And play with my kids. 2 episodes of Cat in the Hat. It's probably enough for one day. Joystick. Don't really know what it's called. I don't know what big people call it. Adults. I don't know if they call them joysticks. It's probably control stick or something. Okay, so that's the side view. I don't know. We can make it more interesting than that, right? So that's fine for us. This is just a start. Okay, so that is good. We get Sinister Snail in here. You know, he's gonna have his his bomber jacket on or whatever. Some aviators maybe. Doesn't have a nose. And then he'll be piloting the helicopter using his pseudopod or whatever. Alright, so he's got sunglasses on, he's flying this thing. It's got scissors. Alright. Alright, yeah. This is a good beginning. I don't know what other angle the Hero Chopper is going to be seen from. But, you know, it's going to have to be chopping some hair. So let's see if we can come up with just like a, you know, sort of an action shot. I don't know, maybe this, what's a good angle? Have it kind of coming in like this, right? So if it's, he's just like sweeping, but I want the hair, yeah. I want the hair to be kind of this way. If the blade's going to be like this. Yeah. See the top of his head. He's flying it. See his shell back here. You know, the helicopter is doing its thing. The Hero Chopper. Can't even remember the name. It's too silly. And then, you know, hairs are just flying all over the place. Just got millions of hairs just everywhere. It's hair. It's the hair apocalypse. As I already said long ago. Okay. So none of this needs to be perfect. All I'm trying to do is generate ideas. That way I'm not starting from scratch whenever I sit down to start placing these images within the book. And I think what I'll end up doing is I will go page by page and start designing it. I'm not sure in what program I'm going to design it in. I have to think about that later. But for now, we've got that. Some hairs. It's fine, whatever. It's chopping them up. And then any more Hero Chopper views? Let's look at this big one. Maybe I'll just go ahead and flush this out a bit. And I think it's basically, I've decided that we'll just keep it as a ink. Maybe on the inside we'll just do it in black and white just to get it done and move on to the next thing, because I don't want to spend 100 years. That will be like this, that will be like this, and then yeah, so we see that there, there, and then the cockpit. I guess, I don't know. The joystick, like make it, you know, make it big so it's like, have him kind of squeezing it because it's gonna crash. So that does not happen in the book, but just trying to have some fun here. Okay, so I think I am digging the Harrow chapter, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this stuff here, file, save as. Sorry, let's see, go to Sinister Snail Tropolis. Oh wow, how does he save, guys? This is how we save. Snail Tropolis. There we go. I'm hoping none of this is information that matters. And then I'm going to save it as Harrow chapter. Ideas. Sketches. Yeah. That's probably better. Harrow chapter sketches. Perfect. Okay, so we'll close that down. Barbara Beetle. I was having some problems with Barbara Beetle, so I'm gonna see if I can come up with something. I still don't know if Barbara Beetle is really the best sidekick for Sinister Snail. I mean, right now, that's who his sidekick is, and, you know, I'm guessing, like, this is kind of the, she's got a little nose, she's got some eyes. Sinister Snail doesn't have a nose. And then, of course, she's got to have a couple eyelashes, and then these, like, antenna. Just trying to make her cheeks, I'm, like, been having difficulty trying to figure out if I want, like, I don't really like the body of a beetle is just so, I don't know, it seems wrong for this world. And of course, I did that, but let's go back and then do a fill layer. I have a tendency to draw on the background layer in Photoshop because in Clip Studio Paint, it just automatically gives you a background layer. Which is, you know, for me, that's preferable. But, whatever. Now, back to this. Here we go. Let's see. So, beetle or something else. I don't know. I'll try to at least make the image somewhat interesting while I'm working on it. So, I'm not just. She has maybe a smaller beetle body. Or not even worry about how beetly it is, right? And then make these guys like these antennae or like hair, I guess. I want her to have wings because I need her to fly around. Okay. I don't know if she looks more like a fly here, but if I put her in some kind of like maybe a dress of some kind, I want her to have hands. Because I need her to do things with her hands, specifically. Maybe the dress could be so... Yeah, maybe the dress can be so long that it covers her feet, which could be fun. I mean, she's going to be flying around and stuff, so... That could work. That might work. Okay, so... Let me do something else with her. She can't believe Sinister Snail is doing what he's doing. Let's do a facepalm situation. Like that. Her nose is in there. Yeah. And then have the antenna come forward. Okay, so she's got that. But then, obviously the arm is gonna come from farther out. Alright, let me get the body like this. She's kind of like, she's flapping around or whatever. And then the arm comes up like this. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Just a dress. It kind of like floats around or flops around as she's flying around the lab. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try and just sketch her up here real quick. I know I said I was gonna get out of here in like 10 minutes, but of course I'm kidding myself. No, trying to move this. Yeah, there we go. So I want to grab this layer, and it's not letting me do it because I keep getting the wrong one. What? Come on. Come on. Photoshop? Is this the right thing? Yeah, man. I don't know. It looks like it's selected to me. And then it's not. Okay. Oh, it is letting me move it? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make it smaller anyway. Alright, so there we go. That's fine. Check. And then I'm just going to quickly try and sketch her up here. What is going on? Now I can't select my... Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Why does it keep selecting the other layer? I don't understand. Doesn't matter. None of it matters. Okay. So have Barbara Beetle. She's flying, and her eyes will be smaller. Her nose, maybe make that a little smaller. Her cheeks will be red. She's a happy little beetle. Somehow, even though she works for Sinister Snail. And we'll kind of get that going there. She's flying. Have this one like this. And then this one will be that right here. A little bit of eyelids there. And then, I don't know. I mean, I may, like with all this stuff, I may change some things as I go. But anyway, she's flying. Yeah, head's got to be rounder. It's got to be more of a circle. Can't have that weird thing on it. And then neck, or go straight to the dress. Yeah, so she's flying. I don't know how big the dress needs to be. Like a sundress, I believe, is what this kind of dress is called. So she's going to be flying. Which I'm not sure how I'm going to want to indicate that when I ink it and stuff, but maybe like, actually, well, yeah, I mean, just as if I were animating it, basically. And I don't mean if an expert were animating it, I mean if I personally were animating it. Let's see, so she's kind of like not in a very interesting pose, but let's just pretend she's she's got like a thumb. She doesn't need much more than that. I mean, I don't need full hands for these guys, obviously, because this is just very cartoony. Okay, like, let's redo that head. Uh-oh. You just keep working forever. Doesn't matter. His family doesn't need to eat. He doesn't need to cook. Okay. Yeah, let's just... She's really happy to see somebody. Let's just have it be like that. Yeah, she's got her eyes closed. She's got her... It shouldn't be that big, right? No, it's way too big. Yeah, it was a problem. Her head was, I think, too big there. Yeah, we'll say that the She leaned back. The antenna is the antennae kind of like there. This actually will. I might actually animate this as a little GIF or something, just because I think this is adorable. And she wants to give him a hug. She wants to give everybody a hug. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Barbara Beetle. Yeah, you got a dress. You're good. You made the cut, Barbara Beetle. So we got 2 things done here. We got 20 minutes. We had 20 minutes, and we did our best to get as much done as possible. So, not much to complain about. Pretty grateful. All right. Thanks a lot to anybody who checks us out, and I'm Brandon Jennings, working on Sinister Snail Conquers Snailtropolis, one step at a time. Have a happy Tuesday? Yep, it's Tuesday.